Have you ever wondered how airports make money while you're waiting for your flight, sipping your coffee? Welcome to the bustling, intriguing world of airports. Much more than just a transit hub, airports are complex entities, operating as miniature cities in their own right. So how do these sprawling, ever-busy establishments make their money? The answer lies in two major sources of income: aeronautical revenue and commercial revenue. Let's break those down, shall we? Aeronautical revenue, as the name suggests, is income derived directly from the air travel aspect of an airport's operations. This includes a variety of fees charged to airlines for using the airport's facilities. We're talking about landing fees, passenger fees, terminal fees, and usage fees for aspects like gates and ground services. In simpler terms, it's like a rent that airlines pay to the airport for using their property and services. Commercial revenue, on the other hand, is all about the non-flight related aspects that contribute to an airport's income. Think about the last time you were at an airport. Did you park your car in a parking garage? Did you grab a meal or a coffee at one of the restaurants? Perhaps you browsed through some shops or even stayed at an airport hotel. All of these are part of the airport's commercial revenue. Even the lounges that you see, offering a place to relax and unwind between flights, contribute to this revenue stream. The rental car companies you see when you exit the baggage claim area, yes, they too are a part of the commercial revenue stream. It's a whole ecosystem carefully designed to cater to every traveler's needs while also ensuring a steady flow of income. Airports, in essence, are a fascinating blend of logistics, commerce, and hospitality, all working together in a seamless symphony. Each aspect of an airport's operation is meticulously planned and executed, with the twin goals of ensuring passenger comfort and maximizing revenue. Stay tuned as we delve into the intriguing world of airports and their profit-making strategies. Our journey has just taken off, and there's a lot more to explore and understand. When you think of an airport, you might think of planes, but did you know that airlines pay a pretty penny for their presence there? Airports, as it turns out, aren't just places for planes to land and take off. They're bustling businesses with multiple revenue streams, and one of the main income generators is the array of fees charged to airlines. Let's dive into that a little deeper. First off, we have landing fees. These are levied on airlines for every landing their aircraft make. The cost varies based on the size and weight of the airplane. This fee is essentially the airport's way of recouping costs for maintaining runways, taxiways, and navigational aids. So every time a plane touches down, the airport cash register rings. Next up are passenger fees, also known as passenger service charges. This fee is tied directly to the number of passengers an airline carries. It's often included in your ticket price, and it's designed to cover the cost of services provided directly to passengers. This includes everything from security checks to maintaining the departure lounges. So, for every seat occupied on a flight, the airport earns a bit more. Then we have terminal fees. These fees are charged to airlines for using the airport's terminal facilities. This means ticket counters, baggage handling areas, and even the gates where passengers board their flights. The charges vary based on the size of the terminal and the level of services provided. So each time you check in your luggage or walk through a gate, you're contributing to the airport's bottom line. Lastly, there are usage fees for gates and ground services. Yes, even the gate where your plane parks, and the tugs that push your plane back from the gate come with a price tag. These fees cover the cost of operating and maintaining these facilities and equipment. So whether it's a jet bridge connecting your plane to the terminal, or a ground crew loading your bags, it all adds to the airport's revenue. It's important to note that these fees aren't just arbitrary numbers. They're carefully calculated based on a variety of factors like the size of the airport, the volume of traffic it handles, and the level of services it provides. Airports are complex operations with significant overheads, and these fees are a way for them to cover their costs and generate profit. So the next time you board a plane, remember that a chunk of your ticket price goes to the airport. It's not just paying for your flight, but also for the infrastructure and services that make your journey possible. It's a fascinating behind-the-scenes look at how airports operate as businesses, and how they contribute to the economy in more ways than one. But what about when you're not flying? How does an airport profit from your layover or your wait, you may ask? Let's take a journey beyond the ticket counter, where an intricate web of non-aeronautical revenue streams keeps the airport bustling and profitable. Think about the last time you were at an airport. Perhaps you drove there and parked your car in one of the airport's expansive parking garages. Or maybe you rented a car upon landing. Either way, you were contributing to the airport's revenue. Parking and car rentals are big business for airports. They offer convenience to travelers and a steady stream of income for the airport. Then there's the food. Airports are no longer just about fast food chains and coffee shops. They've become culinary destinations in their own right. That gourmet sandwich you enjoyed during your layover, the fresh sushi you grabbed before your flight, or the craft beer you savored at the airport pub, all of these purchases pad the airport's profits. And let's not forget about those last-minute buys at the duty-free shops. Whether it's a bottle of perfume, a box of chocolates, or a designer handbag, the sales from these stores significantly boost an airport's bottom line. Hotels and lounges, too, play a crucial role in generating non-aeronautical revenue. Airports often have hotels either on-site or nearby for weary travelers needing a place to rest. These accommodations not only provide a service to passengers but also pay rent to the airport. Similarly, premium lounges offer a respite for passengers willing to pay a little extra for comfort. These lounges provide a quiet space, food, drinks, and sometimes even showers and beds. The fees passengers pay for these amenities go straight into the airport's coffers. And of course, there's advertising. Airports are prime real estate for advertisers. With millions of passengers passing through each year, it's a golden opportunity for brands to catch the eye of a captive audience. From digital billboards to sponsored charging stations, companies pay a pretty penny to have their ads displayed prominently in airports. So the next time you're at an airport, take a moment to look around. Every parking spot, every restaurant, every shop, every ad is a part of a complex revenue-generating machine, and you, as a passenger, play a key role in this system. Have you ever noticed the billboards and screens scattered around the airport? They're not just for your entertainment. In fact, they contribute significantly to the bottom line of the airport's revenue stream. Now, let's dive into the world of airport advertising. It's a prime spot for businesses given the sheer volume of foot traffic that passes through daily. From digital screens showcasing the latest tech gadgets to billboards promoting luxury brands, these advertisements play a dual role. They not only influence passenger purchasing decisions but also generate a steady stream of income for airports. Just think about it. The airport environment is unique. It's where people have time on their hands, waiting for flights or during layovers. Advertisers know this and seize the opportunity to get their products and services in front of a captive audience. This translates into a win-win situation for both the airport and the advertisers. But advertising isn't the only way airports pull in additional revenue. Let's talk about rent. If you've ever marveled at the variety of restaurants, shops, and car rental companies present in an airport, well, they're all paying rent to be there. Airports are like mini cities, bustling with activity 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And just like in a city, prime real estate comes at a price. Businesses are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to operate in such a high-traffic area. From the coffee shop brewing your early morning latte, to the bookstore where you grab a last-minute read for your flight, these establishments are part of the airport's commercial ecosystem. Their rent payments, combined with the revenue from advertising, contribute significantly to the overall financial health of an airport. As the aviation industry evolves, so do the ways airports generate income. The future of airport revenue is a fascinating landscape filled with possibilities. As technology continues to advance at a rapid pace, airports worldwide are exploring innovative ways to increase their income and provide a more streamlined, enjoyable experience for travelers. One of the most promising areas for growth is in digital services. Airports are increasingly investing in technologies such as mobile apps, self-service kiosks, and digital advertising platforms. These tools not only improve the passenger experience, but also open up new avenues for income. For instance, sponsored content on airport apps or digital billboards can generate substantial advertising revenue. Another trend to watch is the growth of non-aeronautical revenue streams. As airports evolve into mini-cities, they are expanding their offerings beyond traditional retail and dining options. Think luxury hotels, wellness centers, and even concert venues located within airport premises. These amenities not only cater to passengers' needs but also attract non-traveling patrons, thereby diversifying the airport's income sources. The rise of green technology also presents an exciting opportunity. Airports are beginning to adopt sustainable practices, such as solar power and electric ground vehicles, which can reduce operating costs in the long run. Some airports are even selling excess renewable energy back to the grid, creating an entirely new revenue stream. And let's not forget the potential of data. Airports collect a wealth of information about passenger behavior and preferences. By analyzing this data, airports can tailor their services more effectively, leading to increased customer satisfaction and ultimately higher revenue. Lastly, partnerships with local businesses and government entities can also boost airport income. These collaborations can lead to shared revenue from joint ventures, such as public transportation links or shared-use facilities. In conclusion, the future of airport revenue is not confined to collecting fees from airlines and passengers. It's about harnessing the power of technology, exploring non-traditional business models, and embracing sustainability. Airports are more than just transit points, they are evolving dynamic businesses. So, the next time you're at an airport, take a moment to consider the business behind the bustle. Airports are not just gateways to the skies, but also fascinating businesses with diverse revenue streams. Now you know a little more about the journey of your money, from your pocket to the airport's treasury. Until next time, safe travels.